If you're new to AI and automation, you would like to deploy n8n on your own server without paying for the $20 per month cloud subscription, this video is for you. I'm going to show you the laziest way how to do it. We're going to get a cheap VPS, install Claude Code into it, let Claude deploy the n8n on your behalf, create our first workflow by connecting Claude to the n8n MCP, and then deploying a workflow to the n8n creators community. You can use this method for any server or VPS hosting out there. Zero technical knowledge is required. All you need is Claude Code, and by the end of this video, you'll become a certified n8n developer. Today, we're going to be discussing the automation tool n8n. I've been using this tool for over 2 years now, and it's been absolutely amazing. But it comes at a price tag. Currently, if you use the n8n cloud, you have to pay about $20 per month. Now, this is super expensive, especially if you're beginning with n8n for the first time. So I would suggest that instead of doing this, we could just deploy n8n on a virtual cloud. So VPS is a server that you can buy from Hostinger, DigitalOcean, Google Cloud, Vultr, Hetzner. Each country usually has several providers, and every few months, a new company launches their own digital VPS solutions with cheaper pricing than ever. It's pretty much up to you which of these hostings you use. But today we're going to be discussing how we can deploy n8n on any VPS that we deem necessary. But to do this, you need to learn a few concepts. We need to learn about Docker, Nginx, and a few basic Linux commands. This might be a little bit confusing for some of you. So we're going to replace all of this with Claude Code. Now we're going to ask our Claude Code to do all of these basic commands. And we're going to tell Claude to set up the whole workflow for us. This way, we can use Claude as the main intermediary to connect things and make sure they always work. Now, this is step one. Once it's successfully configured, we're going to ask Claude Code to make a few workflows directly on n8n and then publish this workflow on the official n8n developers community. This is the official community of n8n creators. Some creators have published more than 200 different workflows. Now, all of this is not manual. Most of it is automated. I've tried the process myself, and I've created 18 workflows and published them on the n8n creators community. So if you want to run an agency or you want to get credibility for your next employer, you can just create workflows to rank on top of the creators community. So let's get started. Today, I will be using my VPS or Hostinger to deploy n8n from scratch. Here we have an empty VPS that's just sitting on Hostinger. Here we can see the SSH username and also the IP. Just open terminal and press SSH root IP address and hit send. Once we are logged in, we need to run this command first so that we can install and update all the latest packages. Once that's done, just update the curl command and then install Claude. Claude Code is successfully installed. Let's add this to path and verify the installation. Okay, it looks like Claude is working. Okay, now to start a clear Claude session, just type in Claude. Press enter on the basic settings. Choose the model which is point sheep. In this case, I like to choose Sonnet. Press Shift Tab to go to auto mode on. Now paste in this master prompt and hit send. First, it's going to ask us about our domain. Since we don't have a domain, we'll just say that this is the IP. No domain yet. If you have a domain, just enter it there. Now, if you don't have a domain name, you can use sslib.io, which gives you a free domain name to experiment with. Now, Claude Code will analyze the code and do all the tasks required. First, it'll create a compose project filled with the env files, the local files, and compose YAML for Docker. Then it's going to start the n8n container and responds well with localhost. Write the Nginx so that it's able to direct HTTPS traffic, and then use certified bot so that it can use port 443. Okay, it seems Claude has installed n8n using Docker Compose and is able to reach it locally using localhost. Okay, cert bot succeeded, HTTPS is live. The firewall is configured. Now we should be able to access n8n using port 80 and port 443. This is HTTP and another one is HTTPS. 22 is usually reserved for SSH. Okay, everything is successfully created and set up. Now let's open this link in the browser. Okay, here we see the n8n setup page. Create your admin account and sign up to get the paid features for free. Enter your email, send a free license key. Check your email and find something like this with the license key. Copy it or press activate license key. Now you should see the usage and plan page with the community edition registered. Next, press the instance level MCP on the left side. Enable MCP access. This is your instance level MCP page. If it's not enabled, just press enable. Go to connection details, press access token. Now tell Claude to register the n8n MCP. Paste in the prompt and paste in the access token. Okay. Now tell Claude to register the n8n MCP. Press paste, and now Claude is connecting directly to your n8n instance. Okay, now our n8n MCP is live. Okay, once the n8n MCP is connected, we need to restart Claude Code. And I'm going to paste in this command to instruct Claude to create a simple n8n workflow called daily content idea generator. The idea is pretty simple. I just want one script per day so I can create content for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I want Claude to search internet and notify me on Discord once the whole script is done. Quick pause. If you're interested of turning workflows like this into real actual income, stick with me for a sec. If you ever thought that all this stuff is cool, but how can I actually make money from all of this knowledge? That's exactly why TripleTen has built the AN Automations platform. It's a 4-month part-time program built around the actual tools you use here. n8n, Claude, MCPs, webhooks. But the difference is how AI is built on how you graduate with a real AI agent portfolio and you work with a hiring manager that can actually open doors for you and not just give you more tutorials. No experience is required and is built for career changers. You're taught by people who are working in tech right now. The curriculum changes every couple of months, so you learn what's hiring today. And they back you with real support throughout the whole job search. So if you're done watching tutorials and you want to turn AI and automations into a real career, book a free consultation. The link is in the description or scan the QR code. Now let's get back to building. Here we can see that the n8n MCP is connected and is already being called by the Claude CLI. Now we see that the main workflow JSON has been created, but it has not been uploaded to n8n yet. To do so, we must first build a workflow. We're going to call this daily content ideas. Next, we go back to our settings, instance level MCP, press workflows, daily content ideas, and enable. Next, we tell our Claude to please upload it to n8n directly to the daily content ideas. And just like that, the new n8n workflow has been uploaded successfully. Let's have a look. This is the link. If we refresh our daily content ideas workflow, we see that there's a daily trigger scheduled every day at 7 a.m. Then it's going to fetch news, RSS from the latest feed, from Google News, RSS search. Then it's going to clean and filter the code, generate the video ideas using Claude, format the Discord, and then send it to Discord. Here we're going to need 2 credentials. One is for generate video ideas and another one is to send to Discord. First we see it has Claude Sonnet selected, but no credentials yet. Just press setup credential, go to Claude console, click on the bottom left, make sure that you have some credits to play with, then go to API keys and create an API key. Here we're just going to call it n8n Claude Code. Bring it back to our main account, press save. Next, send to Discord. We do not have a webhook yet. Create a new channel called Daily Script TS. Press settings, integrations, create a webhook, copy this URL, and paste it here. Everything should be configured. Let's try the workflow. Schedule trigger works. It has got some latest news, about 100 news articles. News has been filtered and cleaned. Now it's generating the video ideas. And the whole workflow has succeeded. Here we see that the data sent is undefined. So something must be wrong. If I double click on the code block, I can see that Claude gives a good result, but this code block has some issues. That's why it returns undefined. I think this part is the issue. So we're just going to fix it real quick. Press execute step and the result is much better. Execute step again. Okay, and now we have proper scripts on Discord. Let us look at the results. First one, AI is secretly rewriting your words. The main point is to expose how AI writing tools is changing user opinions. This is the script and this is the source article. Next idea, companies are throwing millions at AI. Next idea, AI should replace your doctor. Next one, people are already sick of AI. Next one, your AI shopping bot just bought something illegal. Who is responsible? So it covered a few topics covered legal, it covered social trends, it covered healthcare, it covered finance, and it covered copywriting. So the whole workflow works. Now it's time to publish. So first, just press download. Next, go to the website called creators.n8n.io/login. Sign up so you can become an n8n creator. And you should be met with a dashboard that looks like this. So this is all my published workflows. And now we're going to publish a new one. Press share a new template. Upload the JSON that we just created. Free pricing. You can even charge if you're already eligible. And submit for AI review. Here, the AI has created a quick overview on pulling the latest Google News RSS items for keywords, and then uses Claude to generate short form video hooks and scripts, how it works, the setup, the requirements, and the uploaded JSON. Next, you just press submit for human review. Press OK. And once your workflow has been reviewed, it will be published officially, something that looks like this. Complete with the workflow, the details, the outlooks, and all the description for a user to get started. You can even press the 3 dots and open on n8n.io to view what the final workflow looks like on the official n8n website. And that's how we can officially publish workflows using Claude Code. In this video, you have learned how to get a VPS, deploy Claude Code on it, deploy n8n, create your first workflow, and become a certified developer. I hope you've been able to follow along. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll be sure to answer you. I actually have created a step-by-step instruction and tutorial process with all the prompts in the link in the description. If you would like to learn about AI, automations, and connect with other developers just like you, I put a link in the description for my school community where we publish workflows, talk about the new trends, and also new upcoming AI tools. Like if you think this video was useful, and subscribe because I create content about AI and automation every single week.